Now that same system is bringing a cold front through here early tomorrow morning, but we are not anticipating severe weather, really not anticipating much rainfall. Right now, still kind of a summer-like feel when late night temperatures are still in the 80s, still have a heat index of almost 90 and dew points in the upper 70s. This is more typical, at least our late nights and early mornings for the summertime. Not quite getting into the summer heat, though we're starting to feel those heat indices in the triple digits. Right now, here's how close some of the storms are getting across Alexandria. That weather is moving south. Now, most model guidance, we'll be watching these, does indicate that they're going to be falling apart, but it is not completely out of the question that we see some of these storms continue down through the Florida parishes in the next couple of hours. Now, as far as the front itself goes, the more southern end that really is going to be impacting much of southeast Louisiana, there isn't much rainfall along that boundary at all. Temperatures are in the upper 70s and low 80s as we're looking at, with dew points in the mid and upper 70s. So there is still somewhat of a heat index because your body is just not able to cool down. So it still feels like almost 90. Now, behind our front tomorrow, we are going to briefly, and I mean for just several hours, have a lower dew point feel more in the 60s, mid 60s south shore, and then lower 60s north of the lake. This is not going to last for very long as moisture starts coming right back up by tomorrow evening. So the morning still kind of a muggy feel. During the day, it'll feel a little bit more comfortable as we have a north wind. Then it looks like we'll almost immediately start to see that return flow coming back in from the Gulf. What will really help us out temperature-wise over the next couple of days will be the additional clouds and scattered showers. That will lead to the milder temperatures, and by milder I mean upper 80s, not exactly a big drop in temperature nor in humidity, and really that, as I was just showing you, is not going to last for very long. Heat will continue as well as the high humidity through our Memorial Day weekend, but dry Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. When we get the rainfall back, maybe on Monday, Memorial Day itself. Now, thankfully, this upper energy is staying well to our north. This would be what triggers all of the severe weather. If it moved a little farther south, we would definitely have a risk of some severe weather. That is ongoing across areas to our north and then shifting toward the east coast as we head into the day tomorrow. The front itself may trigger some storms. Notice this model doesn't have those storms that are around the Alexandria area, so we'll see if they're able to hold together as they push south. During the day tomorrow, a fairly dry, cold frontal passage. Cold front just because there's the only type of front we have, not exactly colder air with it. But because of the front still near the coast or possibly right still over us, may still have a few showers ongoing during the afternoon and even early evening. Front starts moving back over us as a warm front on Thursday, which is why those dew points start coming back up almost immediately. And that front may also trigger a few spotty to scattered showers. So I'm going to keep the rain chance at around 40% tomorrow, especially south of the lake, around a 30% chance during the day on Thursday. We are hot but dry Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Memorial Day may be our best chance of rain at around 50%.